Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back, my dear brothers and sisters. And today I'm going to talk about Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam was the son of Yaqub alayhi salam, the grandson of Ishaq alayhi salam, and also the great grandson of Ibraahim alayhi salam. Peace be upon them all. He was known for his great beauty, patience, wisdom, and faith in Allah. The dream. As a young boy, Yusuf had a special dream. He said, "O my father, indeed I have seen 11 stars and the sun and the moon. I saw them prostrating to me." His father, Prophet Yaqub alayhi salam, understood that the dream had a deep meaning, that Yusuf would be chosen by Allah for greatness. He told him not to share it with his brothers because jealousy may lead them to harm him. The jealousy of his brothers. Yusuf's brothers were jealous because their father loved Yusuf and his younger brother Ibraahim more. They plotted him. They blotted him. They said, "Kill Yusuf or cast him out to some land so that your father's favor may be only for you." But one of them said not to kill him, instead throw him into a well so travelers may find him. Yusuf thrown into the well. They convinced their father so to let Yusuf go with them. Then they threw him into a deep well and returned crying with a false story, showing his shirt stained with a false blood. And they brought upon his shirt false blood. Yaqub alayhi salam knew they were lying, but he said with patience, "So patience is beautiful, and Allah is the one thought for help." Yusuf sold as a slave. A caravan or a traveler passed by, found Yusuf and sold him in Egypt for a small price. He was bought by an Egyptian nobleman called Al-Aziz, who said to his wife, "Make his stay honorable. Perhaps he may benefit us, or we may adopt him as a son." When Yusuf grew up, he was blessed with wisdom and beauty. The wife of Al-Aziz tried to seduce him, but he refused. He said, "I seek refuge in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Indeed, my master has treated me well. Surely wrongdoers will not succeed." When he tried to escape, she tore his shirt from behind. Her husband saw what happened, and the truth was revealed by a witness. Yusuf at that time was innocent. Even though he was innocent, false accusations spread, and Yusuf was sent to person. In person, two men had dreams. Yusuf interpreted them by Allah's permission. One would serve the king, and the other one would be executed. He told the man who would survive to mention him to the king, but he forgot. Yusuf stayed in person or in jail for some years. Then he became the king's dream. He comes the king's dream, and the king of Egypt had a dream of 7 fat cows eaten by 7 lean ones, and the 7 green ears of corn and 7 dry ones. No one could explain it except Yusuf alayhi salam. He said, "You will plant for 7 years consecutively, then will come 7 hard years which will consume what you have saved." The king was impressed and freed Yusuf after proving his innocence, or after proving his innocence. The king made Yusuf the minister of finance, saying, "Indeed, you are today established in position and trusted." The position is minister of finance. So Yusuf wisely managed Egyptians' resources during the years of abundance and famine. During the famine, Yusuf's brothers came to Egypt to buy food, not recognizing him, but he recognized them. After several visits and tests, Yusuf finally revealed himself, and then he said, قال أنا يوسف وهذا أخي قد من الله علينا. He said, "I am Yusuf, and this is my brother. Allah has certainly favored us." They were amazed and ashamed of what they had done. Yusuf forgave them. Yusuf brought his parents and the brothers to Egypt. When they entered, they bowed in respect. They prostrated in respect, just as in his childhood dream. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, He raised his parents upon the throne, and they fell down to him in prostration. He said, "O my father, this is the interpretation of my vision before. My Lord has made it come true." So at the end, lessons from Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam: patience brings its reward. Allah never forgets the patient. Trust in Allah, I mean like tawakkul, even in hard times. Forgiveness is greater than revenge. Jealousy destroys families. Beauty and faith protect one from sin. So the final speech for Prophet Yusuf's history is the end of the history of Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam. It was a history of patience, faith, and forgiveness. From the darkness of the world to the throne of Egypt, Allah showed us that whoever remains patient and trusts in Him, he always finds light after darkness. Yusuf alayhi salam faced betrayal, false accusations, and years in prison. Yet, he never lost hope in Allah. In the end, Allah raised him in honor and fulfilled his dream, proving that Allah's plan is always perfect. Let me repeat again. That Allah's plan is always perfect. Remember, and bear in mind that Allah's plan is always perfect. My dear brothers and sisters, remember this. When life becomes hard and when people turn against you, do not lose faith, just like Yusuf. Hold firmly to your trust in Allah. Hold firmly to your trust in Allah. He never forgets the hearts that are true patient, pure and sincere. May Allah grant us the patience of Yusuf alayhi salam, the wisdom of Yaqub alayhi salam, the strength to forgive as they both forgave. Ameen. Thank you for your listening. Don't forget to share this history so others can learn from it too. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.